guys, so we're about to unbox something that kind of confuses me, and I'll explain why. So this is the RetroPop Box 80s. I'm happy to receive this, but I'm really confused about why I received it. So if you've seen any of my previous videos, you might already have an idea of why I'm confused, but let me give you a short summary. I was subscribed to RetroPop Box 80s in the fall. I did it for 3 months, and then it renewed before I had an opportunity to cancel, because I just wanted to sample it out and you know, give it a try and see how it goes. Unfortunately, it renewed before I could cancel, but I did get an opportunity to go in and change my subscription. So I changed it to the 1970s version because I thought, hey, well, this is an opportunity to check out that version. The RetroPop Box does come in 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s versions. So they let me change it, no problem. And while I was at it, I also changed my t-shirt size from a woman's shirt to a man's shirt because the men's shirts are more loosely fitted and more comfortable, and if I ran into a particular design that I didn't like, I could certainly pass it along to a friend of mine who would be totally fine with it. So I changed it. That was fine for the first month. The second month, which was last month, they sent me a 1970s box, but the t-shirt they included was in the same size as the previous 80s subscription, not with the new 70s subscription. And I did send them an email to ask about that, and I have not received a reply. So then I get an 80s box for February. No emails, no heads up that they changed it. I did cancel my subscription because it was in a 3-month block, so I did cancel it before it renewed again. I did have one more month coming, but I got an 80s box instead of a 70s box. So I'm really confused. Maybe there's a note inside, maybe, to explain it. Not really sure, but let's check it out. I'm not mad about it. I mean, I don't mind getting an 80s box. It's just not what I was expecting and not what I had paid for. Granted, it's the same price, but anyway, you understand my confusion. So anyway, I think this is going to be the last box. I'm going to go back in and check the subscription and make sure that it actually canceled. You know, unfortunately, as much as I have loved the t-shirts with RetroPop Box, and seriously, I love the t-shirts. If they sold those by themselves, I would be all over it. The issues that I've had with the box and the lack of communication from the company running the box, I'm definitely glad that I've canceled it, and I'm moving on, and hopefully it sticks. So anyway, I will go ahead and include a link down below if you want to check out RetroPop Box for yourself. You might enjoy it. Again, it is in 70s, 80s, 90s varieties, so there's lots of videos online with YouTube from previous unboxings, both with mine and with other people, so check it out to see if the items are things that you might be interested in subscribing for. One of the cool things about the box is that everything does come wrapped in tissue, and then what they do is they seal that tissue with a sticker that has a phrase from that era. So for the 80s, it's to the max, that Valley Girl talk. And the other thing that is really cool about RetroPop Box, as I mentioned, are their shirts. They have a custom shirt with every box, and again, that t-shirt is geared towards something for that decade, and the shirts have been really comfortable and really cool designs, all of them. So I really kind of wish they would just do shirts, because I would be all over that. So anyway, in this month's box, we have a Ghostbusters plushie bag clip, and I seem to be getting a lot of Ghostbusters stuff in my stuff lately. I'm not a huge Ghostbusters fan. I don't mind it, but I'm not a huge fan, so this doesn't appeal to me personally, but I'm sure I can find a home for it. We also got a pack of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pencils. So that's fun. Oh no, it's not pencils. Is it pencils? It is pencils. Yes, they're scented pencils. That's why. I was getting confused because on the back it has flavors listed. So Leo is rock candy, Donnie is grape soda, Mikey is creamsicle, Raph is greasy pizza, and Shredder is root beer. So that's the scents of the pencils. That's really fun. And then the other thing that's really fun is they always have this RetroPop fun fact on one item in every box. And unfortunately, I don't have my glasses, so I can't read this to you right now. So I am going to just do this. There. Hopefully, there we go. I'm just going to do this because I don't have my glasses and I can't read it out loud to you. So if you want to read the fun fact, go ahead and pause and read that. And of course, I will read that for myself later. But that's fun. I don't know that I'm going to use them, but I'm sure, I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are really popular even now, so that I'm sure will find a home. Then we have some jelly bracelets. I certainly had a ton of these when I was growing up in the 80s, so that's funny. We also have a beer cozy, a knit beer bottle cozy that says I love beer. So I don't drink beer, so I will pass on that as well. And then here is the t-shirt, and it is purple. Let's see, did they give it in the women's size or did they give it in the men's size? Nope, they included the women's size. So you can see that it's very fitted, and that just doesn't fit comfortably over me. But, okay, I like it. Okay, so it says Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Honey Ho. Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Honey Ho. Is that from Pee Wee Herman? I think that was from Pee Wee Herman, right? I'm pretty sure that was from Pee Wee's Playhouse. But if I'm wrong, you can certainly correct me down below, but I'm pretty sure that was from Pee Wee's Playhouse. I like the shirt. I wish they had gotten the size right. So I'm going to go ahead and email them again and let them know, hey, I'm not really sure what's going on, but this wasn't correct. But anyway, so that is the RetroPop 80s box. The exclusive item is the t-shirt. Everything else is non-exclusive. That's kind of fairly typical for it. And I do appreciate that they included a lot of items that are definitely nostalgic to the era. In the past, there have been some hit and misses, especially on a couple of occasions where they've included like fun size candy as one of their items. Yeah. Anyway, that didn't go over well with a lot of people. Anyway, this box is okay. I'm okay with the items, even though a lot of them are not things that I'm going to be keeping, but the items themselves are okay, and of course the t-shirt's always great. So that's my feedback on what I think is going to be my last RetroPop box. We'll see. I don't know. We may be back with more depending on what happens. But just, know that in general, the nostalgic items have been pretty good. There have been a few boxes where I've really liked a lot of the items and some boxes where I didn't so much. So kind of weigh that if you're considering getting this box for yourself or for someone else. The t-shirts are definitely worth it. The other items are kind of So think about that. If you decide or you're thinking about potentially getting this box, I kind of recommend it. I'm kind of middle of the road on this one. I would say keep an eye on it if they do anything with the shirts only. Jump on that because the shirts are awesome. The rest of it, it kind of depends. So think about that when you are considering whether or not you want to subscribe. Anyway, I hope your look at this RetroPop box has been interesting. And again, if you're interested in seeing kind of what other items have come up, I have videos for the 70s version and previous 80s versions as well. So definitely go check out the channel to see other items that have come in these boxes if you're on the fence about whether or not this is something you want to try. So hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing you back again in the future. Please join me for more unboxings to come. Take care.